All right, hello. Hello. Oh, hi, sir. Okay. Hi, sir. Okay. Well, I didn't set up the camera because you haven't been jumping up during stream. And now your sister is laying in front of the drawer. So, well, now she's not laying in front of the drawer because she can't handle to be laying there for 2 seconds. So. Yes. You know what the dog is? I'm excited to stream Jeanne d'Arc. I really gotta put together a list of Jalen, of neat PSP stuff. I really gotta put together a list of neat PSP stuff to stream. Hi, sir. Hello, my boy. I hit the jump button. I did hit the jump button. That game cheated. That game cheated. Oh, it's New Vegas. That's easy. That's easy. Give me a hard one. Jalen, how you doing today? I told you it was the Wu-Tang Clan. I don't remember the context for that. You got me on that one, you know? Doing good? How are you doing? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I have to do taxes. That means I can't get mad about a children's game. Facts, honestly. Strategy game. Edge Runner? That's an anime. That's an anime, Jalen. I'm thinking System Shock because it's a strategy game. It's not Signalis. Their strategy is don't die. Oh. Ruiner. Yeah. Hell yeah. I don't know what this is. I mean, non-binary punk band. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Future proof, I hope your meeting goes well. Manhunt? It's not combat racing. That's not combat racing is the problem. Manhunt doesn't. Yeah, I was like, I don't think Manhunt had any cars. I would have been shocked. So pedestrian. So it's a car-based game. Time limit. Rock music. Carmageddon. Oh. Good job. Good job. I think I only know that game by its name. I think I only know that game by its name. All right. Now the hard one. All right, it's not a racing game. It's not a shooter. Okay, well now we're fucked. Now we're fucked. Oh, Elden Ring was earlier than I thought Elden Ring was at least a couple years off. Third person, it's gotta be old. Okay, wait. I didn't see this. This means it's a Nintendo game. This is a Nintendo game. I'm gonna guess Wind Waker and see where that puts us. Oh! 2002, third person, not a Nintendo game, but not on Xbox at all. So let's what were video games in 2002? It's got to be something real specific because it wasn't on PC. Wild Arms? Did that come out in 2002? Oh, what about Kingdom Hearts? That's what I'm gonna guess. Excuse me. Was that 2002? It was. So it's on PS2 among other things. And then one of these is correct. It's on PS2 and something else, probably PS3. I'm gonna take the clue here. Platform adventure. Ooh, could be Sly Cooper. Could be a Sly Cooper, could be a Jack and Daxter. I'm gonna go with Sly Cooper. I think this is the first one. Oh! Correct Saga. Correct Saga. Oh, this is the remake. God damn it. What Which Sly Cooper came out when? Now that we know it's the right saga, I'm gonna look it up. I don't always look it up, but I do. I do when we've got it nailed down. 2002 is the Thievius Raccoonus. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love getting those right. Let me tell you. I love getting those right. All right. Tekken 4 final answer. I'm gonna guess Shenmue 2. That's a very specific logo. Metacritic 84%. Virtua Fighter Tekken, yeah, that's fair. Oh, original platform. Oh, hang on. I know what it is. Oh, No More Heroes 2. Boop. It's No More Heroes 2. Just a grasshopper manufacturer. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, you know what it is? In a touch portal. I don't have a... okay, I see what I gotta do. I see what I gotta do. All right. Let's... get back to it. Sir. Hi. Yeah, come on. You can come up here. Oh, I always hit the wrong one. And it's because there's no... I don't have any difference between these two, and that's my own fault. That's my own fault. All right. Well, it seems like Casper is feeling good enough for kitty time again. because for a couple days we think he was a little sick, because he was sleeping a lot. And wasn't really eating his food. So Matt, did I tell you what you got on the games at the game store on Friday? I don't think so. But that's why last week, if you were wondering why we didn't have any kitty time, it's because he'd basically spent the whole stream sleeping under the desk. Hi, boy. And wasn't really jumping up anywhere. But he seems to not be under the weather anymore. My sweet little boy. He's eating his food properly. Hi, boy. So yeah, hopefully he's hopefully he is back feeling good. Nintendo Stamp, Symphony of the Night, and Mega Man 8. Neat. All right, let's try to beat this guy. I'm level 22 now. I'm level 22. I fought him when I was 19. It's like Sifu. I fought him when I was 19. I died. I'm 22. I'm back now. Hi, sir. Yeah, we were worried he'd hurt his foot. And that's why he wasn't jumping. You know, that's why he wasn't eating, because he wasn't jumping up to eat, but he seems to be feeling better. Yeah, he seems to be feeling better. My sweet man, hi, sir. My little kitty boy. I forgot that Fallout TV series has come out. Yeah, it just came out today, right? I feel like hilariously, the thing that Aaron and I need to do more of is watch TV. It takes us so long to watch TV. It takes us so long to watch TV. You know, and I could probably watch that myself. She's not going to care about watching the Fallout TV show. Hello, my boy. He's just happy to sit with me. He's such a cute boy. I'm sorry I can't put him on the camera. I can maybe reach. Oh, there he is. Was that on again? That's on Amazon. It's exclusive to Amazon. Hello, boy. Yeah, okay. He just loves pets. He just loves pets. God, he's drooling on my hand. Ugh. Sir. All right. We're doing all right. The Loto armor is refilling our health. And we're not taking as much damage. Sorry, I can't just scratch you infinitely. Look at him. This is all he wants. This is all he wants. What a good kitten. Yeah.
I'm escaping to the one
Matt Casper.
my capitalism.
Space! Saying hello. Symphony of the Night was $110. That's just ridiculous. Saint, how you doing today? Oh, I forgot I was gonna put my phone on the rock. Okay. I'm awake? Well, listen. Great start. Right? Great start. Listen, every good day starts with waking up, so. Saint, have you been playing more Rogue Trader? Brian was playing it for a bit, and I'm curious if you played more of it. How it's been holding up. Haven't touched it since January? Oh, okay. That's fair. That's how it goes sometimes. I'm going the wrong way. Maybe. I liked some of the systems they were doing. You know, it felt like they were interested in removing some weird stuff. I don't like Owlcat's scenario design, so if I wanted to play it, I'd want to play it on the easiest difficulty so I can experience the story. So when you say scenario design, you mean like how things are set up? You know, like how oh, I got a new encounter and the encounter is like this. Quest design, encounters, etc. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Do you want to play Symphony of the Night? Know when I can save? So I can stop redoing the intro when I inevitably die in the intro section. I haven't, so can't help you, sadly. Yeah, that's an interesting thing. Last thing I want my ultra powerful hyper capitalist 40k is D&D style random encounters. Yeah, I see that. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, right? I understand what you're saying. I think the problem is that's what CRPGs are, and I mean that in that CRPGs have almost always been based on a D&D rule set. Even Owlcat's 2 previous games were based on Pathfinder, a D&D rule set. You know, let's call a spade a spade. Not invested enough in a combat system to do the builds because they made them ultra intricate. Yeah, when Brian was showing me the character builds, I was looking at it, I was like, all right, this makes me happy, who likes ultra intricate builds like that, you know, and you know, understanding the builds and leaning into them. I also completely understand people not wanting to engage with that. You know? I absolutely understand getting to that and being like, it's too much. So yeah, I totally get that. Excuse me. It's nothing to do with the rule set. It's easy to create modules with a few intentionally designed encounters that are fictionally significant and don't have random craft in between. Yeah, that's not what they want, it sounds like, right? Oh God. I think I disagree that it has nothing to do with the rule set, because as someone who's currently running a Pathfinder game or Starfinder game, you know, Pathfinder game, there is always an interest in the bullshit between the important encounters. And I'm not saying that to say that it is correct. I'm saying that it is how it is designed, right? When you play D&D, you don't have fictionally important story encounter or, you know, combat, you know, story important fight, and then immediately level up on your way, you know, so that you can get on to the next story important fight. Again, not to defend it, but it seems to be the way that they think that it needs to work. And again, I think it's the way that RPG systems designed like this want to go, which is why I don't like it. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying this to be argumentative. I think, like, it would be very interesting to see a CRPG that had those systems, but then, like, had a very short leveling curve. You know, I'd be very interested to see that, because it would be very cool to see how it was designed, and if that is even a good design, if that even fits well together. Taking a certain mindset into a system that doesn't expect it. Yeah, and it's fair, and you know, and please don't take this as me saying that you're doing it wrong or anything like that. It would just be very interesting to see what a game design like that looks like. Because like we talked about with Xenoblade, right? Like that was kind of my problem with Xenoblade, was there was so much stuff between each story moment that I was like, I don't know how I'm feeling. I feel like there's just so much between each thing that it feels like the levels should just be happening when we get to the next bit. Like, it should just be like, okay, you got to this part of the story, now is when you level. And like, you just shouldn't worry about XP or something like that. So I don't know. It is a thing I've already been thinking about with my Starfinder game, because I don't want to say not enjoying my Starfinder game. I'm not though, but the ways that I'm thinking of how could I improve the game run counter to what the game wants to do, which is interesting. This is an interesting conundrum to be having. So, you know, all right, we're gonna take a second run at Dragonlord while I'm gabbing about this. Like, there's part of me that's like, I almost wish, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Why does it default to yes? Fuck. All right, that's fun. Like, there's a part of me that's like, man, I could very easily swap the system for this to something like, or the story for this rather, to, fuck, why can't I think of the name of the game? Saying you'll know it right away. What's the space? Scum and Villainy. Like, I could very easily transpose what they're doing to Scum and Villainy. I was like, why can't I think of it? And then I remembered the letter V, and then I got it. But part of me knows that at least one of the players will not engage with that game at all, and then be mad that they're not doing anything. Do you know what I mean? That's what we did the last time I played FFG Star Wars. I wanted, see, this is the thing that bugs me about this game. I wanted to play FFG Star Wars. I wanted to run FFG Star Wars. I even said, hey, I know we had talked about possibly doing Starfinder. How do people feel about doing the Fantasy Flight Star Wars game? And no one said a word. Matt, are you still a little miffed about that? No, why would I still be mad about that? So yeah. Yeah, we had oh, I did need to go that way. I just took a wrong turn when I was halfway up there. The last session ended with me. I'm not the biggest proponent of FFG Star Wars, but fucking hell, right? Hey, I wanted to try it. Do you know what I mean? I was like, hey, is anyone interested in trying this new thing? So, the last session we had was literally pulling teeth at the end, which part of it was a problem with the system, and part of it was people literally not doing anything. Because they had a, you know, they were in an encounter, a thing was happening. And what I should have done was just end the encounter and move on with it. But there was a thing that one of the NPCs wanted to do, and it could still happen. And so I wanted to be like true to the fiction, or not the fiction, but true to what the writers had established. And what I gotta do, first off, what I have to understand, is I don't have to do that. I don't need to do that. I can just say, hey, this is what happens. But it was just so frustrating. We had a really good start of the session. People were engaged. We were going. We were moving. And then it feels like it all just fell apart. And it's just like, we shouldn't play that long is another thing. So we're gonna play shorter sessions, and we're gonna be kind of more focused. How long did you go for? So the last session we had to cut short because someone had something to do. So we only played for 3 hours, which when you're playing a map-based game, a map D20 based game over video call, 3 hours isn't that long. You don't get a lot done. So we had kind of a short session. So I was like, well, next time we'll kind of buckle down and we'll try to finish. We'll get through this section. We played last weekend for 6 hours. And still didn't get a lot done because I had to figure out the stats for a vehicle that one of the and again, this is a problem with these systems. The problem wasn't that the player wanted a helicopter instead of the motorcycles that everybody else was getting. The problem was that the game is a hard and fast, mechanically interested, statistically interested game. And apparently no one had decided to make stats for a helicopter. So I had to spend like 15 minutes figuring this out. So yeah. And so double frustrating. Saint, I'm sure you can appreciate this part. Double frustrating is, I've been spending a lot of time listening to Friends of the Table, and I've been very much enjoying my time spent catching up on Friends of the Table and, listening to all of this wonderful actual play and chatting TTRPGs with my friends. And then what do I get to do? I get to run a Starfinder game that feels like pulling teeth half the time. So it's great. It's good. It's fine. It's good. It's good. It's fine. It makes me wish, one, what I can and should do is run more games in the server that I'm in. Because those are all people who are interested in having a good time. And, that would be a good time, is to, all of my friends who like TTRPGs. Oh, and doubly so. Doubly frustrated because this weekend, or it was last weekend, I think. Last weekend would have been the weekend that Aaron and I were going to go to Atlanta for a house con that my friends and I had started planning to play a bunch of TTRPGs and board games and shit together. And that fell through because of the financial concerns of multiple people, which, you know, fairly so. I don't blame them for that. But so instead of hanging out with a bunch of my friends, you know, playing cool new TTRPGs, I was doing that. So it was more, you know, more than a little frustrating, but it's fine. I need to make some changes to the way that I run the game. And we're just gonna have shorter sessions. That's gonna be part of it. I told Aaron immediately after the session. I was like, we're just not gonna go that long. That's just gonna be part of it. We're just not, we just won't go that long anymore. Popping in to say hi, Kira, hello. Have a good day. Kira, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for stopping by to say hello. I hope you have a wonderful day. Incredibly fair things all. Yeah. Yeah. I think important thing, shorter. I'm tired. Who the fuck decided hay fever and broken glasses can coincide? Ugh. I'm sorry. That is two very unfortunate things to overlap. I'm sorry. Please rest. Please feel better. Please take care of yourself. But yeah, but like part of the frustration is on me, honestly. You know, I wasn't the most prepared for the game. And that's, you know, that's not their fault. That's my fault. All right. 23. Have your stupidity with your life. Eat it. All right. Let's see if the guide has any hot boss strats. Let's see. Magic doesn't work, so just use your standard attack. Great. Don't waste time or energy trying to cast magic. Instead, swing your sword as often as you can. Love it. I love magic being literally a waste of time. Yo, Mark! Mark, hello! I thought you were a hype train. What? Mark, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? How are you feeling? How is your stream? How is your stream, bud? Thank you so much for the raid. I hope everybody had a good time. Hope everybody had a good time over with Mark. Mark, I hope you're feeling better, buddy. I hope stream was good for you. I'm doing all right. I'm trying to it's just he just attacks ahead of me. So that's the thing I just got to remember. He's just faster. Sometimes he's just faster. Doing okay? Sorry, you were also doing a retro RPG. Thought it'd be nice to pop into. Stream was a very, very nice time. What were you getting up to? What were you getting up to? I know you've been dungeon clawler? Is that a typo? But yeah, we're trying to finish Dragon Warrior 1, which we'll see. I gotta heal here in a minute. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do 2 heals back to back. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it again. There we go. Nice. 1993's Castle of the Winds for Windows 3.1, and then the demo for Dungeon Clawler. What if Slay the Spire, but your deck was a claw machine? I think I saw a TikTok about that. Hang on. Oh. How do you like it? That's really interesting. The claw giveth and the claw tooketh away? Sure. Sure. How do you like that? That looks really interesting. But yeah, hi everybody coming in over from Mark's raid. I hope you had a good time over there. Mark's wonderful. I need to heal or I'm gonna die. Hooray! I healed, so I didn't die. Today we're playing Dragon Warrior 1 and maybe Dragon Warrior 2. If you don't know me already, my name is mattcaulder. I'm a career streamer here on Twitch. I play all kinds of stuff, indie games, retro games, horror games, some stuff decided on by the community. If you're lurking, please enjoy the lurk. If you gotta go do stuff after hanging out with Mark for so long, please do that. Please take care of yourself. But I'm hoping to beat... Oh, what a time for... Yes! What a time for a crit. We did it. What a time for a crit. Did I just finish the game? Technically. When the light orb was held aloft, a blinding light pierced the dark. That's a Dio song. Yeah. Peace returned to the world. Oh, look at that. There's no poison anymore. Yeah. Hell yeah. We return the conquering champion. Hey. Oh, Poppy. The ancient legend was true. You bear the blood of brave Lodo. You are worthy of ruling this world. Oh, fuck, I'm the king now. Would you take my place as the new ruler of this country? But you replied, no, your highness. I finally talk right at the end of the game. If I were to rule, I would seek my own land and build my own kingdom. I see. Well, I won't stop you. Bobby, take care. Wait. I would like to join you. Please, will you take me with you? I guess, probably. I don't know. I think I gotta... Yeah, probably. I probably gotta say yes. Probably gotta say yes to that. Oh, you've made me so happy. It is Poppy's new beginning. Look at that. We did it. Boom. If I were to be king, I would destroy this kingdom. Not an evil king, but a queen. Strong and silent and terrible as the dawn. Whatever she says. But we did it. Dragon Warrior 1. In the books. Hell yeah. We were Galadriel the whole time? Yeah, plot twist. Plot twist.
Give me a hell yeah. What?
Hell yeah.
What?
What? Banger plot twist. Yeah, can you imagine? All right. God, can you imagine? That'd be bananas. Oh, you know, I love beating a game. I love beating a game. Something so good about being like, I did it. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Listen, I mean, the scary thing is this means we're one step closer to Desperate Housewives. You know? We're one step closer to Desperate Housewives, and that's terrifying. Boom! The end. We did it. Love it. I love a good the end. That's why everyone loves Metal Gear Solid 3 so much.